Hey guys, William Hanson here again with Rokslide. Doing part 2 of the comparison review between the Primus Omnilite tie stove and the Optimus Polaris stove. Wanted to go over a couple things here on each stove. I want to do a size comparison so you guys have a reference for whatever cookware you're using. This here is the ever new 0.6 liter pot. It's pretty good size for running solo, heating up coffee and rehydrating meals. This one's the ever new 1.3 liter pot. I'll probably be running this for 2 people, and you can also use it to actually cook with. This is an Olicamp XTS pot. It's a pretty good economy pot with a flux ring on the bottom if you're not looking to spend a bunch of money on one. And it's held up very well for me. Pretty good there. And this one is the Snow Peak Titanium Cafepress. It's a coffee French press if you want good coffee in the backcountry. This is where I really noticed the difference between the two. The Primus, if you notice, it sits a little crooked, a little out of plumb. Whereas the Optimus sits perfectly plumb. So upon a little inspection, you can see that the Optimus is hinged on the side all the way around evenly, which creates a nice level surface. Whereas the Primus pot supports are all the same, and they all have one central pivot point right here on the bottom that's stacked on top of each other. So each leg, each pot support is off from the next one, the width of the titanium there, causing a slightly uneven finished surface. Not that big of a deal, but it's just something to note. Now, the windscreens. This is the windscreen that Primus sends with you, or with the stove. Comes up, wadded up like so. Also comes with a little folded up piece here. That's a circle. You can flatten it out pretty good and straighten it out. Circles are to go underneath the pot. If you happen to have soft ground or wet ground or ground that you don't want to catch fire, you can put that down and provide yourself some heat absorbing surface, or reflecting surface rather. And this unfolds. Just a flat piece of metal with 2 angle cuts out. Angle cuts are designed to come together so your hose can go through. This one sucks. I do not like it at all. The reason is it's not functional. Yeah, you can make your hose go through, but then if you get it to hold together right, bend it to where it's not moving apart, you can't get to your shutoff valve. And if you could get to your shutoff valve, it's still too tall. So if you have it closed off good to where wind isn't an issue, which you can kind of lock those 2 ends together and it works okay. If you do that, then it's still too tall for the pot handles to work. Not a good design. I may modify it so it's functional, but as is a piece of crap. The Optimus, on the other hand, comes with the same circle. It's a little smaller in diameter than the Primus. Here's what it looks like. As you can see, it's a little over half the height of the one Primus sends. Has the same rolled edges so you don't cut yourself on it. It has a slot on one end and an alternating slot on the other end that allows you to come together and hold it together. Then it has an additional slot here and a notch out here that allows for the hose, allows for the valve on one end and the hose on the other side to go through. And most importantly, you can still cook with it like that. You can get to the valve, everything is functional. Much, much better design on the windshield. I would actually use this one. I'm not using like that one like that. So there's a couple more things to think about these stoves. I will be doing part 3 review. I don't want to make these videos too long because I have a short attention span and a lot of other people do too. I'm going to be doing a review on the canister stoves next, or the canister, using a canister fuel with these stoves rather. And then I'll be doing white gas and kerosene. I'll probably at some point do diesel and regular vehicle gas, though I'll save those for last because I'm going to try to progressively go dirtier and see how they function and see how much cleanup is going to be needed to service the different stoves. Alright, thanks for listening.